Hi everyone, this is Yana Smakula and thank you for stopping by. This video is another one of those quick videos I plan to do more often on my YouTube channel, just briefly talking about a particular card or product I happen to like. Today I wanted to share a closer look at Hero Art's March, my monthly Hero Kit stamps and add-on stamp sets, as they have just stolen my heart. Truth be told, I was a little bit puzzled by these stamps at first, but as I started playing, stamping and die cutting the images, I just couldn't stop. Here's the first card I made. I shared this one last Friday on Hero Art's blog, and I mostly used stamps from the main kit, and just the sentiment here comes from an add-on stamp set. So what I love most about the stamps in this kit is the ability to create various scenes. There's this adorable produce basket, and you can add all the vegetables too. And here's a photo I shared on my Instagram showing how I trimmed the inside of the basket to be able to fit the bits and pieces inside of it. So I have one bunny digging holes in the ground and another bunny all ready to plant a carrot. And yes, he is planting a full-size carrot instead of a carrot seed, just because he is silly and adorable like that. Here's another card I made using stamps from the kit and also a few of the add-on pieces. I used a woodblock basket of apples stamp. I colored it using Copics and added another bunny trying to plant full-grown apples. I used You're My Pick sentiment and also stamped You're Somebody Special at the bottom of my card and added another smaller bunny to the left. Let me quickly show you the main kit stamp sets, the sets I used to stamp the majority of the images on these cards. So you have a lot of different pieces here. There are 3 bunny figures, and I used 2 of them on one of my cards here, I think. They make great scenes. There's also another 3rd bunny, and I'm yet to use this one, but you can have him hold something, maybe hold a vegetable or a gardening tool. Next is the watering can, and you can use it as is or cut the top off and have some, say, carrots sticking out from the top. You can also use the watering can with another stamp set and say have flowers coming out of it. Another element I loved here is the produce basket. It is fantastic for sticking all sorts of vegetables into and having it as a focal point of a card or just as an additional scene building element. Again, you can use it with other stamps and have critters sitting in the basket, maybe a bunch of kittens or puppies or some flowers. So lots of fun images included in this stamp set, in these sets. The basket filled with apples works great with the little apple included here, and you can also have it look like the apple have fallen out of the basket. Now on this card, I mentioned I have a smaller bunny from another stamp set. This one is called Welcome Home. I don't yet have a card for this, but I do have a sketch, so to speak. So I stamped and die cut some of the images and then used repositionable adhesive to play and arrange little scenes. So there's a fireplace, and you can actually use a chibi light inside of it for some realistic looking flame. There is an armchair and also a bunch of critters, like that cat that is curled up into a ball. I think she would be able to fit into the produce basket, so that's another idea to try. There's also a teapot and a teacup and some heartfelt messages included in this set. Just like with the basket, you can also use a craft knife and make a cut in the chair die cut to be able to insert a critter and make it look like it's sitting on the chair, or you can also do masking too. I'm thinking this would be a fun set to use for Christmas cards. I really like that fireplace and the armchair. I think those are great images for cozy cards. Another stamp set I wanted to share is this fresh herbs. Again, I don't have a card for this, but I do have a project in mind. I stamped a few different herbs and added a little pot to look like these are planted. And I also added a frame and a sentiment at the top from the produce and seeds stamp set. 2 more card ideas, and I actually turned one of them into a card. I stamped a frame and added an image and a sentiment in the middle. And there's lots of fun ones that go well together with various vegetables and berries here. Next, I masked the frame and used a similar image to stamp the background pattern. And some of the sentiments here read, every beat of my heart, I cared about you, and I used that one for one of my projects. Rooting for you, I have been thinking of you, and many others. So here's a quick look at the card I made using this set, and also I used a mint image from the Fresh Herbs set. Here is another add-on stamp set from this month. Excellent. Also, a bunch of fun images and well-designed messages that pair well together, like bacon is the answer or legendary. And this set also has another one of those cool-looking frames that you can use with just about any sentiment. And finally, I have the You Are a Fungi set with lots of different mushrooms. And again, fun wordplay sentiments like, thank you so mushroom. There's so much room in your heart. Snail mail and images of the snail. And finally, my favorite sentiment, moral support. I think it's just so clever. So this is it for today. You can find more photos on my blog. I have a link to my blog post below in the video description. You can also find links to Hero Arts and all the products I used to create these cards and also all the products that I talked about. Do stop by my blog to join Hero Arts Blog Hop and find tons more inspiration for those products and other products included in Hero Arts My Monthly Hero March Kit. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.